doing? How we feeling? How we looking, ladies and gentlemen? Thursday night football, the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Houston Texans. I mean,
Sir.
Surely this is going to be a blowout. I apologize in advance if you're a Texans fan. Apologize in advance if the game is going to be bad because we have no control over that. I hope everyone's doing good. Say what's up if you're in the chat. We do this every Thursday night football, every Monday night football, and we go live 8 p.m. East Saturday, Standard Time on Saturday. See a couple people in the chat. How we doing? How we feeling? How we looking, ladies and gentlemen? How you feeling?
Good, man. Feeling good. Cannot complain. We got football today, so I almost feel, how do I describe it? I'm as excited as I was when I was watching preseason football. That's how excited
I'm as excited as I was watching preseason football. Gosh.
So the level for this game, but to be honest, like whoever did play on Thursday night, they've done pretty well so far. Most of the matchups have been pretty even, but what the hell is this? No, it's not like anyone couldn't have predicted that this would have been a terrible matchup.
Well,
You know what I mean?
no one predicted them to be like amazing either. You know, like,
a lot of people had the Eagles as the best team in the NFC East, and most people had the Texans as one of the bottom three teams in the NFL. So
yeah, that's fair.
You know what I mean? I mean, look at all the matchups this week. You could have put a lot of other matchups on for today. I mean, you got the Texans and the Chiefs, which is Sunday Night Football. But I mean, you could put like Colts Pats. You could put Bills Jets. You could put Packers Lions, Dolphins Bears, Chargers Falcons.
I wonder how they do that.
So many other teams that are interesting plays this week. Seahawks Cardinals. I mean, what the heck? There's so many good matchups this week, and this is the one that we chose to put on primetime. I mean, who is making these decisions? I guess every team probably gets a certain amount of primetime games, and maybe this is them filling that quota, but
probably
at the same time, like this is gonna be a bloodbath, man.
It would be. I mean, at the same time, if it's an upset, it'll be absolutely crazy. Even though there's literally, I don't even think there's a 1% chance of that actually happening in my personal, unless like Jalen Hurts gets injured, and then everyone just falls off on the defense. Like, I don't see that happening. But imagine if that was the case, it would be crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I think we can all be Texans fans tonight, just to, have the Eagles not be undefeated. But at the same time, like they're just gonna dominate.
Yeah.
See what's up. See everybody in the chat. James. He says, is Olave a top 12 wide receiver rest of season? Yes, sir. I don't know if you guys remember week 2. I said Olave would be top 5 rest of season. It was a big call, but it's looking pretty good. I think top 12 is probably right around where he'll finish. Top 12, top 15. I'll stick to my top 15.
Yeah, he's on pace for that right now, so I think it feels good.
Yeah. Dimitri says Eagles 38, Texans 6. James, I think Olave is a wide receiver 1 rest of season. Love it. James Pilk says, I was offered Olave and Everett for Ayuk, Wandale, and Deion Jackson. If you need help at tight end, I'll take the Olave deal. For sure.
I agree with that. I like the Olave deal as well. Redraft for Dynasty. It was redraft.
Hard to give up Ayuk, though. Yeah, he has been good.
Yeah, I like Ayuk.
All right, what's up, Jonah? Welcome in. He says, watch the Texans win tonight and lose the rest of the season. I'm gonna have some trash can. They're gonna have some trash cans on the sideline. Julian says that would be awesome if the Texans win.
It would be. I think we should all just put our energy for the Texans to win, because then the Eagles go to 7-1, then be embarrassed, and then everyone questions, are the Eagles real contenders losing to the Houston Texans? And then it's just a mental thing the whole way. That would be fantastic, but we'll see what happens. Honestly, I'm rooting for Houston to upset the Eagles, right? Is JJ worth Pierce and Olave? Justin Jefferson worth Damian Pierce and Olave? I would say no, personally. Julian, not sure what Zach would say.
You mean in redraft? I think I'm taking the Pierce and Olave side.
Maybe. I mean, I mean,
just because of running back scarcity, I think Olave is going to be top 12 rest of season. JJ's definitely like the wide receiver 1, 2, or 3 this year, but at the same time, if I need running back help, I'm okay with that deal.
What should I do?
If you don't need running back help, then JJ is definitely the one that you keep.
What should I do with J.K. Dobbins. I mean, you can't really do anything with him right now. His value is at all-time low, and he's injured. I don't think anyone wants to trade for him.
There's nothing you can do outside of hold, to be honest. There's not really anything else you can do. You just have to hold and hope that he comes back. The good news is that everyone else is also getting injured, so there could still be a pretty good role for him when he comes back.
Yeah. What's happening, Ethan? What's good, brother? Quick question: should I trade Lenny for Stevenson? I'll personally be okay with that. I don't know about Zach.
That's a tough one. I view them very similarly. So I don't really have a strong opinion either way.
And then he said also, should I start Curtis or Foreman? I'm going Foreman. Who does Foreman play again? The Bengals.
They play the Bengals.
And who's Curtis playing?
Defense.
Who
Curtis plays Minnesota.
Right. Okay.
But Curtis is kind of like those upside games are gone. The target share has kind of dwindled. It's been more in Terry's favor, kind of like when we talked about that when the changeover happened to Taylor Heineke. Right. So I'm happy to go Foreman there as well.
Yeah, I'm really happy with Foreman. I think it just makes sense. Eagles are winning tonight in the first quarter. If the Eagles come out and they don't score in their first drive, there's a problem.
Why?
No, I'm just stirring the pot here. Jonah, hotels have been popping off the past couple hotel league. Yeah, I mean, a couple of leagues have been popping off right now, and that one is definitely one of them. A lot of videos coming out from there. Delta, I think Charlie and Juliet was a big one a couple weeks ago. That would be robbery if you pull that off, that trade off. I have Etienne as my only running back. Right. Okay. So then that makes sense.
As your only running back
for the JJ.
Trying to cash in on Pierce and Olave. Is there another running back on that player's team that you could take instead of Pierce? Like, is there a better running back? Not that we don't like Damian, but I'm just curious if there's a better running back that you could take. Because if you're going to pull that trade for this week and you need to win this week, this is a terrible matchup for Damian. So I'm just trying to see if anyone else is there. But I think it's relatively even value on that trade. Everett or Goddard this week at tight end. What are you leaning here?
I think they're both win-wins. Personally, I think Goddard has a better offense, but could get taken away, get taken out early. And then Everett, if Keenan Allen doesn't play, I am playing him. But
got to make the call now. I think I would just go Goddard.
I would go Goddard exactly for safety as well. But I think who the Chargers play?
Atlanta. So it's an incredible matchup for him.
Where is it at Atlanta? I don't know if you have that.
I don't know, but I don't know that it matters too much.
Let me just double check. I feel like it does. I mean, it's a mental thing for me.
Okay.
I don't know if it's the same thing for other people. So they're playing at Atlanta.
Right. What does that change for you?
Just like momentum and stuff, Okay. Yeah, I'm going Goddard. Dallas Goddard. Keep it simple. Okay. Michael. Gary Wilson or Josh Palmer for depth stash, but I think we'll both say Josh Palmer. I think Josh Palmer is a must start this week, actually.
Yeah.
Especially if Keenan misses some time and with Mike Williams out.
He says he has Eckler, but I kind of want to have a 2-for-1 trade. I mean, yeah, if your other wide receivers are good and you can send JJ straight for Eckler, that's a great deal for you. But, I don't dislike it, Julian. I think there's slightly more value again, like as a whole on the JJ side, but if you need help, I'm happy with Pearson and Olave rest of the season. By the way, go pick up Jarvis Landry. I am really struggling to fill my flex rest of season, and Jarvis Landry was limited in practice this week. We're not sure when he's going to come back, but when he does, he's instantly going to have a role in that offense. So team that did not sell Kamara at the bye, they still have a chance. They're one game out of first place in their division.
Yep, that's right.
So go pick up Jarvis Landry. He's currently rostered in let me see. I'm trying to find my redraft league, not Dynasty. Let's see. I just picked him up. Let's see. Currently rostered in 26% of leagues. So if you're looking to like have a future flex option, I would pick him up just because he was heavily involved before going down.
Yeah, he was. He was heavily involved. And what we says, I traded away Waddle and Pollard for JJ and Hendo. Hendo was a throw-in. What do you think? Yeah, I think Henderson is the one that I'm not massively in love with.
Yeah.
I would have kept Waddle and Pollard,
It's
especially.
even value though. It's
Yeah.
even value. It's even value, but yeah, I do lean Waddle and Pollard there just because Pollard looks like a really decent flex option, and I'm curious if he gets more opportunities with his performance last week. But at the same time, if you have like incredible running back depth, then you're not going to even think about Pollard, and you win the trade on JJ.
Yeah.
Michael says, for redraft, would you trade away Pitts and Jeff Wilson for Metcalf and James Robinson? I have Myers, Mooney, and Garrett as my starting wide receivers. Myers, Mooney, and Garrett. That's tough. You would get.
I would do that.
You would get Metcalf and James Robinson. Yeah, I would be willing to do it. Just hope that you have a competent tight end.
Pick 2. The other Michael, pick 2. Godwin, a lot.
Start this week, or is that like rest of season? That's.
I would assume start this week. I'm going Godwin, Olave personally.
Same. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Palmer's a great start.
I said had Bateman and Mark Hollywood Brown, but they're injured. That's tough, man.
I feel you. It's a tough spot to be in. By the way, guys, if you can do us a favor and drop a like on the stream, that would be much appreciated. Check out the poll we have in the chat. I wanted to see what people would say to this poll, and it's very interesting. Very interesting poll. DJ Duvernay, this is actually Devin Duvernay in our chat right now.
This is Devin Duvernay's brother, actually.
He says, AJ Brown or Devonta Smith having a better night. I'm going AJ Brown.
Yeah.
I'll just always like kind of choose him, but it could go either way.
It could definitely go either way, but I feel like the chances of AJ Brown having a better game is him. It's higher, so let's see what happens. Jonah, what do you guys want in return for Bateman in Dynasty right now? I think another guy that I'm not necessarily sure is at his absolute low right now. Hasn't really played that much. We haven't seen much of him on the field. I'm not sure if anyone wants to even send a second for him right now.
I think if someone offered me Bateman for a second, I would take Bateman, like a mid-second. I would definitely take that, but I'm not selling him for that. Like I would just rather hold him because I like the talent. And this is a huge loss for this team. This is a huge loss for this team and their aspirations this year.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Well, they got Deshaun Jackson, so let's see what happens. I mean, they brought him in for a reason. I think they thought he was gonna. Maybe they kind of knew that Bateman was gonna be a while to come back, and then they was like, you know what, you can't come in.
Yeah.
For IR, so.
Yeah.
Says I think Chris Moore will have 10 plus fantasy points for the Texans tonight. Watch out. I put my money on Brevin. I picked up Brevin in a league that I had no one to start, so I picked up Brevin Jordan to see what happens. So I'm rooting for Brevin. Got offered Mahomes, Diggs, Zeke for Jamar, Jacobs, Boyd, Geno, Watson. I have Mixon. Okay, got offered Patrick Mahomes, Stephon Diggs, Zeke for Jamar Chase, Jacobs, Boyd, Geno, Watson. I have Mixon, Waller, Amon-Ra, Pat the Dragon.
The confusing one.
Well, if this is redraft, I don't want anything to do with Jamar Chase personally, and yeah, I think at that time, unless you have a good record, unless you're undefeated and 7-0, and you have an opportunity to stash Jamar. I'm
taking the Mahomes side here.
Yeah, I want the Mahomes side. That's my personal opinion.
Let's get to some game predictions here.
Oh gosh.
Should we do game predictions?
It's about to. I mean, we can do game predictions. Guys, drop your game predictions in the chat.
Yeah, let us know your game predictions.
Heads up, by the way, for everyone. If this game is a blowout, we're probably gonna end it in halftime. Okay.
Yeah.
Just like what happened the other day with the Browns and Bengals.
We went to the third quarter of that game.
We did go to third quarter. So we'll see what happens. But I think I would say Texans by like 5.
You know what's funny is like, wait, Texans by 5?
I'm joking. Wait, what?
So what are you doing then?
I'm taking the Eagles for sure. I think they score at least 3 touchdowns, minimum 3 touchdowns. And you know what? Can this be the game where everyone scores? Everyone outside of it will be Miles, Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown, Devonta Smith.
Yeah.
I think I will lock that in. That 4 people. There's going to be at least 4 touchdowns. And
I personally need Miles to do really bad tonight.
Oh no. So, I think he will score though. That's the problem.
I think he will too, but you know, we can live on a prayer.
Taking the Eagles.
You know, I was gonna say, like, it's funny because all year we've been asking for high offense games, and you know, we've been asking for blowouts and points. I would be happy with this game if it came down to the wire and it was like the Broncos Colts game. Like, if
Right.
the Texans are able to make this a 1 point game, or kind of staying in it with their defense, or you know, the score ends like 10-7, I'm not going to be actually upset about that tonight, because I would be very impressed with the Texans team and like their composure.
Yeah.
Do I think that's going to happen? No. I don't think that's going to happen. So I'm going to go Eagles 79. No, I'm just kidding. Although the Texans red helmets look clean.
Are you watching
And
it
you
live?
never know.
Are they live right now?
I'm just saying, like, in general, when they bring
Oh,
those
when
red
they bring.
helmets out, they're going to look real clean.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Anyway, yeah, give me Eagles 31, Texans 10.
How about we make it more interesting?
Okay.
How about we try and predict how many fantasy points players are going to get, and
Okay.
and how about specifically for the Texans, who's going to be like the guy for the Texans? Like, holy shit, who is this guy? Like, we should pull up the Texans roster and just be like, okay.
I mean, probably Dameon Pierce tonight, if it's going to be anyone.
Yeah, I feel like the Eagles have really good run defense, so I feel like I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's pull up the Texans team here.
I mean, if you have to choose anyone to have a night, it's either Philip Dorsett or it's Chris Moore. Like, who will it be? I don't know at all. Like,
I have one in mind. I think it could be Rex Burkhead if they're down by a lot. Dump both passes.
Okay.
That's what I would say. Rex Burkhead will probably be the lead fantasy scorer on the Texans for the night, potentially. Because they're not without Nico, without Brandon Cooks. And then Philip Dorsett comes in, Chris Moore comes in, Brevin Jordan's there. Maybe OJ Howard has a garbage touchdown again, like he did in week 1.
Maybe. I mean, maybe we see Brevin Jordan, the breakout of Brevin Jordan.
The breakout of Brevin. Yeah, give me Rex Burkhead. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know. I have no idea. Over on Twitch, Super Saiyan says, "Who dat? What up? H down." Nate the Great says, "I trade Adams for ETN." It's pretty even on both sides.
Yeah.
So I like the ETN side if you need running back help.
Agreed. Agreed.
Okay, what is the last question we got to there?
I think they're looking at his team. Who should I trade for Cup? Ken.
Who should I drop, trade, or keep? These kind of questions are a little bit too much on these streams. Sorry, Clean. We try and stick to like direct questions. Over on our Patreon and the DMs, we really help people kind of with any in-depth questions that they ask. But here on this stream, because we do get a lot of questions, we kind of just try and stay to more direct questions. So if you have a direct question, let us know. Just because we get so many most streams, which is awesome. We appreciate the interaction. Michael says, for redraft, Swift, Devonta, or Dobbs at flex. I mean, if Swift plays, I'm going Swift. But I don't know if you're going to know that. So you might have to play Devonta tonight.
Yeah, sorry. I just saw a tweet. It says the Houston Texans player come onto the field. Attendance is like a preseason, but still fun. All Houston's eyes are on the Astros tonight.
True. Yeah.
Because the Astros, I think they get eliminated, or they lose the World Series if they lose tonight. If I'm not mistaken.
Right.
Could be
wrong.
wrong.
So the World Series is on tonight.
The World Series
and
is on.
Playing...
The World Series is on now. The World Series.
Who in the hell made this schedule?
Top of the first inning right now. I'm actually gonna watch this World Series. Let's see.
I'll put the World Series on as well.
Astros are up right now though. Top of the first, it looks like. Man on base just stole second. It looks like.
I don't want the Astros to win though. I feel like the Astros are the villains.
No, bottom. Yeah, top of the first. Astros up 1-0 Philly. But apparently, have you seen all the allegations of the
2-2? So that wouldn't.
It's a 2-2.
That wouldn't make
sense.
sense.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't make sense.
It's
You're right.
7-game series.
I thought they were up like 4-0.
This is game 5,
or 3-0 or something like that. 4-0.
Yeah, this is game 5, so there'll still be more games to come.
Let's see.
But yeah, I guess we'll. Who? So this is actually in Houston.
This is in Houston, yes. Got him out. Oh shit!
Somebody needs to be fired. Who? Flex this game out and put a different game in. You know what I mean? This is just very, very poor from the
I bet you
NFL.
the whole time, whoever's calling the no, it's Al Michaels. He likes baseball. I think he calls baseball.
Yeah.
I bet you he's gonna have his eye on this game as he's calling it.
Yeah. Connor says got offered Mahomes. We already replied to that question.
Taking the over.
John says taking the over by the Eagles. Dimitri says 38-6 Eagles. Reggie says Eagles 21, Texans 27.
Here we go. We got the first one. Talk it up.
I love it, Reggie. Clean, we already replied to that question. Gerard says, sup, boys? I just traded Pierce and Godwin for Hurts and Higgins. How are we feeling about that? I like it.
You said you got Kamara, Ken Walker, Rashad. I feel good. I feel good about that as well. That's great. Great work.
Yeah, I like it. Reggie says, just picked up Boston Scott. Let's see, brother. Let's see. What's up, Ink? Welcome in, brother.
How you feeling?
Nate says, someone offered me JT for Lenny. What should I do? I know JT's been a huge disappointment, but I'm not feeling confident in Lenny either. Yeah, I would honestly, though, Nate, if you need to win this week, I would wait on that, leave it in your inbox, and see if JT's even going to play this week, because that's not a guaranteed thing.
Also, offer me JT for Lenny. Yeah, I would think that as well. Unless Deion Jackson's on the waiver wire somehow, Nate.
Yeah, if you can lock up Deion, then I'll take that.
I'll be very interested potentially. Yeah, World Series is 2-2. I got offered CMC for Cook and Amon-Ra St. Brown. I have Sanders RB2. CMC for Cook and St. Brown.
I'm assuming that's Dalvin Cook and St. Brown.
Yeah.
Which I'm okay with if you want to improve your wide receiver.
I'm happy with either side. I'm happy with either side, yeah.
I'm okay depending on your depth, it's not a bad move either way. Jason says it's good because we have something to watch because the Texans will get blown out. Not wrong. Expectations for Deion Jackson. Well, if Jonathan Taylor misses,
there you go.
What people need to be careful of is that they don't have the expectations of when he last played versus Jacksonville, where he had 10 targets, because Matt Ryan is no longer the quarterback. And last week, Jonathan Taylor, their starting running back, had 1 target, no catches. So this is a different offense. It's not the same offense. Sam Ehlinger is not a dump-off quarterback. In college, he wasn't the most accurate. He didn't have the best arm. He wasn't the most, physically gifted as a passer.
Yeah.
But what he can do on the ground is very impressive. So I would have very low expectations for Deion Jackson. I'm thinking anywhere from about an 8 to 10 point game if JT misses.
Game's about to start here.
Yeah.
Let's get this bad boy started.
Yep. All right, I'm live here.
This jerseys are nice though, man.
The red unis?
Yeah,
the
bro.
Red helmets?
This is what I want the Giants to do. We practice in the red, or we used to practice in the red jerseys.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
The jerseys and the helmets. Yeah, the Texans, at least they look good.
Yeah, at least they 100%.
At least they look good.
And they get the ball first. Let's go, baby. Come on. Let's go, Davis. I'm believing. Oh, my gosh. I'm believing for a perfect game for this team. We just want Philly to lose.
2.0. I mean, Najee's in a tough spot, man. With that injury, he's been playing with a plate in his foot all year. Offensive line is awful. I think it's ranked like bottom 4 according to PFF this year. But it doesn't look good for Najee, that's for sure. What's your play clock?
19, 18, 17,
Okay.
16, 15, 14, 13.
Okay, snap the ball. It's
Damian
Pierce.
Go, Damian. That's a big run. That's
Nice
a first
rush
down.
for Damian Pierce.
Let's go,
First
DP.
down.
Shee! Eagles are shit. Let's go, boys.
Go.
Oh, gosh. This is going to be a roller coaster of emotions.
I mean, I'm happy for Damian Pierce to go off.
The bowling ball. Let's go.
1st and 10. 1st and 10 here. It's a quick pass. I think that's Dorsett, is it? It is. Quick pass to Dorsett there. And it's interesting that with 34 votes on this poll that we put up, 50% of people are taking Jalen Hurts to start their franchise with as quarterback.
Crazy.
Only 21% taking Justin Herbert. That is very, very interesting. 2nd and 2 here. It's Damian. And he gets enough for the first, about 4 yards. Keep it going. Come on, Damien.
DP, the bowling ball. Talk it up. Out of Florida? Anthony Richardson?
What?
The dump off passes? What?
What?
Yeah, these are nice, man. These are nice.
Yeah, these jerseys are clean. The helmet's nice too.
I always thought the Texans jerseys logo is so shit. Another handoff here. Get in space.
Damien kind of lost his footing there a little bit.
He did.
But gained about 3 yards. So they're trying to establish it on the ground. Roth says, keep one, Pittman or St. Brown. Who would be okay with trading? I would try and trade away Pittman.
Agreed.
With this unknown offense. 2nd and 7 here for these Houston Texans, who right now feel a lock for either C.J. Stroud or Bryce Young.
Unless they win tonight.
Yeah, unless they win tonight. So Moore gets a catch for about 3 yards. Man, he looks like Will Fuller with that 15 on, doesn't he? No dreads, though.
Okay, first start down here. No worries.
Hazelnut. Yo, yippee, yo. You know this kid? The Fantasy Hazel said he didn't, but I know he did. Love it.
I'm not a rapper, though.
Welcome in.
But I'm not a rapper.
But I'm not a rapper. Sign me.
Let's go, Davis. Shotgun formation here.
3rd and 5.
3rd and 5, empty backfield. Now, number 28. Is that Rex?
It is Burkhead, yeah.
Here we go. Ball snap, straight to Rex. Get the first down, Rex.
Burkhead got the first down, ladies and gentlemen. We are moving the ball.
The most fantasy points. Dame puntos.
Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling.
Here we go. Hey, this is a good first drive here by the Texans. The Giants take a play. Take a play out of this, my guys. Look at the weakness.
Start of the week, Davis Mills.
Wow, who would have thought?
He definitely was not. Hey, I mean, crazier things have happened. Typically, if the Eagles have overlooked the Texans, you never know, man.
You never know.
You never know. 1st and 10 here.
It's just surely there's a handoff to Damien. Oh, it's play action.
Play action.
He's going. He's wide open.
Oh my gosh, is that Dorsett? It is Dorsett.
It's Phillip. Who was that? On Mills? You shit, Mills. It's mental.
You love to see it.
Oh, that's James Bradbury. That's why you got cut, my dude. That's why you got cut, because you're shit. All right, let me stop. I'm going too much. That's the shit he used to do for us. But he wanted to play amazing when he plays the Eagles.
I mean, what are you doing there? I mean, good play. Good play.
Good play. This is a punch in.
I'm also playing the Eagles defense, so I need this to be a touchdown as well.
This is a handoff to Damien here.
Has to be. It's a pitch. He waits. He's got some patience. Nice carries on the 2-yard line.
Strong man. He's a strong man.
He is.
Bijan and Gibbs are RB1 and RB2 of this class. How would you rank the following? Zach Evans, Sean Tucker, Brees Hall, KJ Charbonnet. Michael, you should definitely go watch a video that we did. We tiered the 2023 rookie class. We have a Dynasty channel, by the way, Michael. I don't know if you know. I know you support us on Patreon. And you have the Fantasy Hotline. We do have a Dynasty channel, so definitely go check that out. But we kind of break that down all on there. We disagree on some of these guys.
Yeah, we do. But I just put the video link in the chat. Maybe you can watch it later.
Yeah.
2nd and goal. It's goal line formation. It's a play action.
Oh! It's a touchdown!
Oh my gosh, he caught that. Oh my gosh, he caught that.
Who?
Oh my gosh.
They don't even have a graphic for the guy. They just put touchdown. Wow.
They don't even know who that guy is. Like, the graphics team was like, what is that guy's name? Beautiful play action. Beautiful fade ball from Davis Mills. And the tight end, whoever number 84 is, strong hands from that man.
Was that on James Bradbury again?
Well, it was Bradbury and the linebacker. No, that's not Bradbury. That's Epps in the linebacker. There we go. Love to see it.
Love to see it. Talk it up. Hazel.
Right, I'm playing the Eagles defense, so I needed them to not have And great games.
Hazelnut says, I had the Pats defense in one league, holding on to them through their bye week 10. So I picked up the Giants versus Houston to fill the defense slot for week 10. I'm looking ahead. Yeah, always got to look ahead, but I like it. I do have the Pats defense. They play the Colts, which I believe should be a good game because Sam Ehlinger, like I said, is going to make a lot of mistakes. And that's my thought process there. And I do like the Giants defense versus the Texans. So let's see. I think they come out from a bye. They're getting healthy. I might make that move, actually, myself, to be honest. That's a good move.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. But just quickly, we didn't address Breece Hall in that list. So it is worth watching, Michael. But I personally would put Breece Hall probably after this injury. I put him right after Gibbs. So it would be Bijan, Gibbs, then Breece. And then I would actually probably put Kenneth there as well. So I still have Bijan and Gibbs ahead of Breece and Kenneth. But as far as like fantasy assets, dynasty assets long term, but I personally would go Bijan, Gibbs, Breece, Kenneth, and then the rest of those guys that we talk about in that video.
Yeah. That's fair. Let's see what this game looking like for the.
Oh, I turned it off.
I'm not gonna change it because I don't want my thing to mess up. But I
really like. I try to get into baseball. It's tough, man. Even the World Series is kind of boring.
Is it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like you need to. I feel like I have to actually be at a game in order to enjoy it. I don't think I can actually watch a baseball game.
Right.
Jonas says, "Who knew this tight end existed before today?"
Honestly.
Yeah, who knew? Also, I feel like I need to be invested into a team. Like I remember when the Royals were going on a run back in the early 2010s. I think that was like 2013, 14. I can't remember when they won the World Series.
Yeah.
But I remember I knew like every player. I knew their backstory. So that's kind of what also made it interesting. And obviously being from Kansas City. So I feel like that probably has a big part to play as well. I just haven't invested any time into knowing these people anyway. So
yeah, it looks like Philly scored. Might have hit a homer or something.
Yeah. Who knew this tight end existed before today? Not me, Jonah. I did not know.
Yeah. Apparently I think we talked about this. Apparently Taylor Swift was going to be the halftime performance for the Super Bowl.
It's Rihanna, right?
No, it is Rihanna, but apparently she was like up there as well.
Yeah, I mean,
that's so funny.
I don't have anything negative to say about Taylor Swift, but I also just don't enjoy listening to her music. So I'm very happy that it's Rihanna.
Yeah, me too. I think she'll bring out other people too,
Yeah.
Which is always good.
All right, we got a return here from the Eagles. Should have probably just let it be a touchback, but what can you do?
As much as I want the Texans to win, I also need, Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown, just to be special.
I mean, there's no reason why they still can't do that. David says, Raider Nation for life, rank the 3 most boring sports. I mean, are we going main sports or like all sports?
There's a lot of sports out there. Like Olympic sports, because there is a lot of sports.
Yeah, I mean, like, give me, because there's a lot of boring sports out there.
It's just like mainstream media, like main sports, like mainstream media sports,
Main sports, yeah.
I would assume. Miles, bottom of the screen here. Empty backfield. AJ Brown, top of the screen. Dallas Goedert in the slot. Changing the play here. Devonta Smith, bottom of the screen.
Oh, don't get a safety. The Houston Texans are elite. Second and 10.
It's the red jerseys.
It's the red jerseys.
Oh, yeah, Hazelnut. That was the first thing I thought of. Curling. I was like, curling's actually so sick. And it's so intense.
Well, you're saying it's boring, or
no? Like I'm saying, like really good.
Yeah, I also enjoy watching curling. During the Olympics. To me, cricket. Cricket's huge over here.
That's
that
massive.
Would definitely be like top of the list for me as far as like one of the most boring things mainstream to watch. That's probably going to be a flag. Yeah, that's a flag on Dallas Goedert. Volleyball, I would put there. Is volleyball probably not mainstream enough? I feel like I'm just naming Australian sports here. Rugby. I will say golf is really boring to watch in my opinion, but I know that a lot of people disagree. Maybe I've just never been in it the way I need to be in it. But I would say cricket's definitely at the top of the list. I like most sports, so it's hard to really rank 3. I like most. Chris, the question was from David. He said, rank your 3 most boring sports. All right. First and 10 here. It is Miles Sanders in the backfield.
Here we go. First and 10. Devonta Smith, top of the screen. AJ Brown in the slot. Looks like
it's a carry for Miles. He gets about 5-6 yards. P. Morley says, hi, Fantasyland. Random remark. Josh Palmer will still available at the closing bell in my 14-team league. Definitely pick Josh Palmer up, my man.
Yeah.
Especially in a 14-man league. There's no way he should be available. Boring to watch. Disc golf dog shows.
Nah, dog show is the dog show after the Thanksgiving parade.
Oh, really bad throw from Jalen.
That was. This is your franchise quarterback. This is the guy you said you want to start a franchise with.
The poll is already changing. People are already switching out. Less than 50% now for Jalen in the poll.
It's mental. After this first drive, this is huge. 3rd and 6. Nick Sirianni. He has you in his pocket. Oh my gosh! If they stop him and then score again, and if they get the ball back, what?
3rd and 6. Let's throw a.
Who the hell's 14? Oh, I thought that was somebody else.
I'm actually
that's
fine
AJ
for
Brown.
everyone on the Eagles to do well. I just need Miles and their defense to do terrible.
Send everyone.
3rd and 6. Is he gonna dump it off? He throws it to Quez Watkins. Quez Watkins.
Gosh, that's what you want, I guess.
Yeah, that was a beautiful throw on the run. 1st and 10 here. I think it's still Kenny Gainwell in the backfield. It's a screen pass to Watkins again for about a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9, I believe. I wonder how long they'll keep Kenny Gainwell in the game. You know, one of our dynasty leagues, I actually had to start Miles Sanders and Kenny Gainwell.
Oh, really?
I had no healthy running backs. I had Brees and Javonte on the IR.
Oh, gosh. 2nd and 8 here.
2nd and 8.
Dallas Goedert in motion. I think that's Miles in the backfield.
It is. It's a play action, and it's a catch from Devonta Smith, but no yards on the play. P. Marley says, I'm good. I got Duvernay. I mean, I'm playing Palmer over Duvernay personally.
Agreed.
I don't know about Badaki.
I would agree on that, yes.
And I also like Palmer rest of season a little bit more. JG says, I'm flexing Damian Harris and Higbee this week with injuries and buys. I'm depressed. It's a real place, man.
It is a real place.
P. Marley says, God bless you. Chris Rock says, for the franchise question, I would take Justin Herbert. Same. I think that would also be my answer.
Yeah.
But I just was curious to see what people would say.
3rd and 8. Devonta Smith in motion. Looks like Kenny Gainwell to the left of Jalen Hurts here. AJ Brown top of the screen.
It's a pass to AJ Brown. And I feel like the defense could have stopped them.
They definitely could have.
But everyone just was like, where are you going?
Yeah.
I mean, literally, like, he needed 2 more yards for a first down. And then when AJ Brown caught the ball, the whole defense was like, where are you going, bud? Where are you going? And then he's like, I'm going straight up the mid. 1st and 10 here.
They're going quick. They're going quick here.
Kenny. And it's a catch from Kenneth Gainwell. I like that. Let's keep Kenny in there. Let's keep Kenny in the game.
Superflex just dropped Davis Mills. He was my 3rd quarterback for said Giants defense. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Good luck, brother. And it hurts.
2nd and 2. 2nd and 2 here. Still Kenny in the backfield. Nice. He gets a first down.
Treylon Burks or AJ Dillon for waiver wire pickup?
I think both should be rostered.
When does Burks come back? He should be coming back soon now, right? Like this week?
It should be in a couple weeks, yeah. And I think he's instantly going to play a pretty big role.
Yeah, I think so as well.
So Treylon, I think, has higher upside rest of season. So, but then again, if Aaron Jones goes down and you have AJ Dillon who has a really good role, depends on team need there. But I think overall value, I would go Treylon.
1st and 10 here.
Miles is back in the game. Quez Watkins in motion. It's a play action. This could be a screen. Nope. Oh my God.
Oh.
Okay, it was overthrown to AJ Brown and then almost intercepted. Like very close to an interception. But it was not intercepted. So AJ Brown versus Stingley Jr. They're playing zone coverage. Oh, if he caught that. You got to catch that, Jalen. That's Jalen Petrie, the rookie out of Baylor, I believe. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Keep it in bounds.
Here we go. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10.
This could be a screen to Miles.
He's going deep, I think.
A catch to
Dallas Goedert.
Whoever stole this. It's not Goedert.
Not Goedert.
It stole the tight end for a first down. Do we have a shootout on Thursday Night Football between the Texans and Eagles?
Imagine this is the best game we've had so far. Gosh.
Yeah. Hazelnut says I have 2 IR spots, filled them with Traylon and Jameson. I like it.
Love that.
1st and 10 here. It is Miles in the backfield. I feel like this feels like a run for Miles.
Let's see.
It's not. It's a pretty bad throw. He didn't really get to set his feet. Good pressure by the Texans. Chris Rock. Shout out to Chris Rock, friend of the show.
Chris Rock.
I forgot about Singletary. I went Brown, touchdown, not his yards. Yeah, let's see. David says, team needs. My starters are Chubb, Etienne, Cup, D-Hop, Olave, and when not on buys. I'm good. It's all about depth.
You're right.
Yeah, I would go Traylon, in a vacuum there.
Honestly, well, never mind. Hazelnut said that. That wasn't you. Sorry, I'm good.
What's up, Damn Roaring Riot over on Twitch. It's a carry from Miles Sanders. He goes for about a yard or 2. What's good, Fantasyland? Long time no see. How are you? We are good, brother.
How you doing?
Good. Just kind of reacting to the Thursday Night Football game, hanging out, answering questions, chilling with the community. Thanks for joining us, brother. It'll be 3rd and 8. Is that right? 3rd and 8 here. Can the Texans defense hold? Man, these helmets are clean.
3rd and 8 here. 3rd and 8. We need something big here. We need a big stop here, Texas defense. We need to stop him. AJ Brown in motion to go on top of the screen here. Ball's on the Texas 20-yard line here. Dallas!
Oh, it's a throw to Dallas. I hope this isn't a rushing touchdown for Miles.
No, it needs to be a touchdown to Hurts. Either Hurts or AJ Brown touchdown. Come on. Come on. Come on, baby.
Okay, they're at the 5-yard line here. And it's Boston Scott in the backfield. Oh, okay. And that was a very confusing play. It was an option. We didn't know if the running back had it. Or
I think you're definitely ahead of me.
The quarterback took it, and then he got sacked.
I think you might be ahead of me. Let's see, because I just got to play 31. Now it's on the replay. Now it's on the replay.
Okay.
Let's see.
I'm not looking at any numbers yet. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm not looking at numbers either. I'll let you know when I see the clock.
I'm at 14.
I'm at 14, 13,
okay,
12, 11, 10,
should be good
9.
here.
Okay. 2nd and goal here. Shotgun formation.
It's Kenny Gainwell in the backfield, and it's a screen to Kenny.
Stop him. Stop him!
Oh, my gosh. Jason Kelsey almost carried Kenneth Gainwell into the end zone.
He actually did.
Oh, no. Don't bring Miles in, please. Please don't bring Miles in. Keep it in bounds. Oh, yeah, he was actually down there a couple yards before. He was actually down at like the 3. I wonder if they're going to replace that.
No, they did put him on the 3. They didn't put him on the goal line.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, they didn't put him on the goal line.
Jason Kelsey almost carried my guy to the freaking goal line, to the end zone. 3rd and goal, it's shotgun.
Come on, Jalen.
It's Miles Sanders in the backfield. Oh, no.
Come on, Jalen. You're going to take this. This is a run option. Stop him! Thank God.
Yeah. Thank God. Thank God. So it'll be 4th and goal. and they look like they're gonna go for it.
You have to go for it.
Yeah, it's still Sanders in the game. I think you do a quarterback sneak here. Is it on the goal line or is it a little bit behind?
Let's find out. It's on the like 2-yard line ish.
Please, no Sanders touchdown.
I need a Jalen Hurts or AJ Brown touchdown, or just Jalen Hurts to throw a touchdown. I don't really care. I still want AJ Brown. No. Damn it. Hey, that's of Love Don't Cost a Thing. That dance from Love Don't Cost a Thing. That shit.
I mean, you take Sanders out the entire drive and then you give him 2 rushing attempts back to back on the goal line. I hate this Eagles team. Oh my gosh.
It happens, you know, it happens. What can you do? It happens. Shout out to 85 people watching. If you guys can drop a like, that would be fantastic. Just show support. Just show support. It helps us grow the channel. Just show support.
It's so annoying,
That's
dude.
funny. Who are you playing? Who has Miles?
Daniel Illinois.
GG's. Look,
He's also got Travis Kelce far out.
I have Jalen Hurts. So I have Jalen Hurts and I'm playing against Jalen Hurts in the big money league, and I'm playing against Dallas Goedert. But I also have AJ Brown. So if there's a touchdown that Jalen Hurts is going to throw, I hope it's AJ Brown, because that actually helps me in both leagues.
Annoyed, man. I'm so annoyed. Like you literally use Gainwell and Scott all the way down, and then you freaking let Miles Sanders rush it twice on the goal line.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on.
To be fair, he has 6 points.
I know, but still 6 points on one drive. Pretty damn good. I think people would take 6 points every drive if they could.
Now we need a Hurts touchdown and we're cashing, boys. Love that for Chris. Andrew Spinola, how you doing, brother? I traded Waddle for DK and Miles in redraft, half PPR. I have Adams at wide receiver, pick 2. So Waddle for DK and Miles. I think that's okay if you like. I don't mind it. DK and Miles is depending on your running backs. Pick 2, Gabe Davis, Chris Godwin, DK Metcalf, DJ Moore. People that I'm starting Chris Godwin and DK Metcalf.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
Just being an athletic supporter. It sucks when you. Let's see what Davis Mills and the team. Davis Mills 4 for 4 right now for 50 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah. Worst case scenario would be Eagles defensive touchdown.
Oh gosh, are you playing against the Eagles defense as well?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's not good.
Keep it in bounds.
Keep it in bounds. The peripherals.
The peripheral.
Keep it in bounds.
Miles Sanders, you freaking punk.
Miles Sanders is so funny. Mr. Roaring Riot, how you doing, brother? It says, how you been? It's been a year. I haven't hit you up. Nah, we good, man. We here. Just chilling, doing our thing. Growing the channel. Doing what you gotta do, you know?
Yes, sir.
How you been? What's happening with you?
David said, do you trust Akers coming back to practice? Does he run harder to prove himself? I don't trust any running back in LA personally.
Yeah, right now, not for Akers, not right now, but we just gotta wait and see what happens. Oh wow, really?
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Go, Damian. Oh.
Damian Pierce rushes for about 10 yards.
Whoa,
Or
don't
about
hurt him.
5
Don't
yards,
hurt him.
sorry.
Don't hurt him.
Literally, he's just pulling his head into the end zone.
That sucks.
Yeah, that does suck.
And busted that lip, number 59.
Second and 5 here.
Here we go. 2nd and 5. 3 wide receivers out. Damian Pierce to the left. It's another handoff to Damian. It's just great vision. It's another first down for DP.
Yeah, it'll be 1st and 10.
Come on, baby. We also got to get the first down. Jonah, I have the Eagles defense, and I'm playing against him in another league. Yeah, that's always tough. Set on fine back. He's just working out hard. Been on and off with bad injuries this week is good. I ordered a lot of food. Yeah, man, you got to keep prepping, keep grinding, keep your head down. I think that's the biggest thing. Stay consistent, especially if you're trying to, I guess, prep,
Yeah, 1st and 10. I formation here. It's a toss to Damian for no yards there.
What was that? I mean, he read that number 7, Hendrick.
Son Reddick. I wonder if is Robert Quinn playing?
I'm not sure. I'm dumb. I got the Dolphins Z in both of my leagues. Chris Roxanne. Yeah, that's tough.
Hey, at least they got Chubb now, so you never know.
Yeah, actually, that's true. That could help. Better. So you're feeling good going up 30 pounds from back squats. Gosh, officially hitting 365. Gosh. That's huge, bro.
Love it.
That's huge. That's awesome. What a day already, huh? What's for lunch?
Yes, sir. Keep it in bounds.
Keep it in bounds.
Just had a commercial break here, y'all. Just had a commercial break. Shout out to the 74 people watching the stream. Do us a favor and drop a like if you don't mind.
Do you guys think Dawson Knox is droppable? I have George Kittle on bye. I'm thinking of dropping Knox for Conklin. I personally would start Knox over Conklin. And I'd rather have Dawson Knox. Personally, I'm not sure about Zach. Specifically this week, I'd rather have Dawson Knox. They do play each other.
I kind of feel the opposite way.
Okay.
Just because I think there's a higher chance that the Jets are down in the game and they need to come back. And Conklin has been decent last couple weeks with Zach Wilson. After he got heavy usage with Joe Flacco, we haven't seen a game this year where Knox has had the kind of target share that Tyler Conklin's had. He's not had over 6 targets, and then last week Conklin had 10. So I'm gonna go with Conklin there, in the hopes that he'll get a lot of dump off work when the Jets are down in this game.
Okay. Chris said, do they have Manning cast for Thursday night? No, they don't. The thing is only Monday night games. And they have a certain schedule as well, so they're not on every night, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Gavin said, dynasty trade. Terry plus Paris or Deontay plus Gainwell? I'll go Deontay Gainwell.
I prefer Terry over Deontay. But Paris doesn't mean anything to me in Dynasty. So that's where it's tough. If you can make Paris someone else, I'd be interested. But, yeah. Appreciate the like, Big Money Joe.
Huge love, brother. Here we go. 2nd and 11 here for the Texans. It's a screen.
It's a screen to Brevin Jordan.
Oh.
Davis Mills. We're looking at a little history of him. 3rd round draft pick in 2021. Third and 6 here.
Gotta convert here, boys. Come on.
3rd and 6. Clock is winding down too.
Hurry up. You gotta set. You gotta get set. Fudge.
Oh my gosh. All right, this is what we.
And this is the downfall of the Houston Texans
this is
here.
where it happens. Alex, what's up? Full league. Mostert, Connor, Foreman. Who do you start at the flex? Out of all these options, I'm probably going Foreman.
Foreman, yep. That's my thought process as well.
3rd and 11 here.
Here we go.
Honestly, every throw should be to Brevin Jordan.
He's using his legs. He's using his legs.
Davis Mills tries his absolute best to get to the goal to the 1st down line.
Go for it, coach.
Strong run, but Texans aren't the type of team to go for it. I think they're going to punt. Yeah. I mean, if you're expecting to win this game by punting the ball when you have a 4th and 2, then you're sadly mistaken, but yeah, they're punting the ball away.
Yeah. Let's see if the defense can do something here. Defense has got him to a couple 3rd downs, to be fair. A couple 3rd downs and longs. Oh, shit. Oh, he kind of hit that, didn't he?
Yeah.
I feel like his foot hit that. Pick 3 flex. Alec Pierce, Duvernay, Woods, Raymond, KJ. Oh, excuse me. I'm going Duvernay. I'm going. Maybe Shaheed could be the guy. I might do Duvernay, Alec Pierce, and Shaheed. I don't know if I want to do Robert Woods. And Khalif Raymond. I mean, he's been up. I mean, it's weird because he did have another good game, didn't he?
Yeah. Alec Pierce, Devin Duvernay are the easy choices. I don't know. Between Woods, Raymond, and Osborne and Shaheed, I have no idea who's going to be the better play. Genuinely.
I'm going Shaheed.
Yeah, I'm going to go Osborne just because they play Washington and our secondary is pretty rough. But I don't know who's going to score more. Nate says, yeah, I'll probably take that JT for Lenny trade even if Pierce doesn't. Pierce don't play. I'm smoking my opponent. Okay, fair enough. JT, yeah, you meant JT. You're good. Yeah. No worries, brother.
None, yeah, no worries. Over there on Twitch, it says right your lineup is a 10-man league. Honestly, when you have a 10-man league, it's always really good. And I'm reading it here.
Every team looks good in 10-man.
Hurts, Jefferson, Hopkins, Kamara, Swift, Kelsey, Higgins, Olave. I mean, this is an amazing team.
It looks great.
Yeah, it's a great
You've
team.
Definitely done well, but 10-man is really hard to judge because most people have a pretty good team.
Yeah.
I guess what I'll say is like the fact that you have Kelsey will definitely make you stand out from the rest of the crowd in 10-man. So you definitely would have an advantage over most of your opponents with Kelsey.
Agreed. Gotta lead him. First and 10 here. Looks like AJ's top of the screen. Devonta Smith in the slot is the play action. There goes AJ.
Brown.
Got it! Oh!
Oh my gosh.
Oh!
He was one tackle away from a long touchdown.
Oh, man. Gonna go to him again? It's Devonta! Here come the Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Yeah, this is where the bloodbath starts.
Oh, gosh.
Uh-oh.
AJ.
He doesn't see the blind side. Oh, I think he fumbled it, and I think he lost it. He did.
Wow.
He didn't see his blind side. Is that Miles Sanders' fault? Whose fault is that? It's obviously the left tackle's fault.
I feel like he was trying to he was trying to milk that a little bit longer because it was supposed to be a wide receiver screen. Look at just AJ Brown sitting there on the flat.
Yeah, so that's definitely not Miles' fault. That's the left tackle's fault there.
Mm.
Did you start the Texans defense?
Did you start him?
Yeah.
AJ Brown has 6 points now. Jalen Hurts currently, I don't think they're taking away that fumble yet. Currently 4 points. He had 4 points, now he has 2 points. Never good when that happens. Wait, why is that? We have to check the scoring in some of our leagues, man, because some of them are different. Like, not our leagues, like not the follower leagues, but our home leagues. Because Jalen Hurts just got a fumble, and he had the exact same points as like the fantasy OGs. So if you look at fantasy OGs, he has 1.76 points, and if you look at the Fellowship of the Fantasy Ring, he has 2.7. So it's like two different.
It might not have updated yet.
No, that was the update. I just saw an update like before my eyes. I wonder if that's been the case where like in the OGs fumbles are like 3 points. I hope that's not the case.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know, but I'm not the commissioner there. You'll have to talk to the commissioner.
Big plays, people are Dynasty. Start London, Algier, or MVS. Who's London play again? Might go Algier.
Yeah, I think you have to go Algier.
I'm going
London's
Algier.
Unplayable at the moment.
Here we go. We have a handoff as
Play action. And it's Jordan or OJ Howard, excuse me. OJ Howard with a nice little catch and after the catch action as well.
Bruh, imagine if they lose.
They're not gonna lose.
Give it to Damien here.
Oh, it's a bad pass. Bad pass. It'll be 2nd and 10.
I think that's his first incomplete pass there. Daniel said anyone pick up the Texans? No, I don't think anyone did.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Got stuffed there. 3rd and 9. Look like it's going to be. '98, Robert Quinn. Here we go. 3rd and 9 here. Let's get this first down, baby. GG's.
Well, are they in field goal range?
No, I don't think so. They're in the midfield.
What can you do? Antonio Gibson at flex, Logan. That's what I would do.
Agreed.
4th and 15 here. Oh my gosh, it was almost blocked. And it's a return. They'll get the ball at their own 21-yard line.
Gosh, is he sleeping, that guy?
Yeah.
Look at Garner Mitchell warming up. Warm up the arm, Garner. Everett or Pitts? Everett, I would say, personally. Not sure about Zach.
Yeah, I agree.
Y'all hit this big parlay on Kami's comeback last drive. Last week? Or for the Green Bay Packers game? Is that what we're talking about? Better. Yeah, that's annoying that it's... I'm going to look up the settings here. Let's see.
Oh, versus the Colts last week? Kami's comeback drive? We played the Colts last week.
Was it a comeback? Was it a comeback drive last week?
It was a comeback drive last week by Washington.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, we played the Colts. I think that's what he meant. Yeah, that's huge, man. That's huge. Logan says, do you think Parham affects Everett's usage? Not really.
No.
Not enough, to be honest.
Okay. Fumbles.
Yeah, some team in blue. Some team in blue. Do you remember?
Fumble is 1. Fumble loss is 2. Okay, now let's see this one.
What was the question we asked this week? I want everyone to give me your top 5 drinks. Just can be cool. It can be hot drink, room temperature, whatever you want. Give me your top 5 drinks of all time. There's no limitations to what kind of drink you can make it as well.
Yeah, the scoring fumbles is different on both leagues.
Yeah.
Just FYI.
I don't know why this just connected with me, but the Philadelphia Phillies and the Houston Astros are playing in the World Series, but their NFL teams are also playing each other tonight. That just hit.
That's not click. Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I wish I could play Pitts and Everett at the same time. Yeah, unfortunately, right now Pitts is, for most people he's a start, but if you have better options, then you should look that way.
Yeah.
1st and 10 here. Houston cheat Stros. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Houston Astros, but. Oh, it's Miles. Oh no, it's Miles. Oh, it's Miles. Oh no. Gain of about 13 yards there. Great rush from him.
Houston cheat shows. We said that. So.
Did my Dodgers? Honestly, man. Yeah, that was pretty lame. First and 10 here. Single back formation.
Be another handoff to Miles here.
It is another handoff to Miles, and
it's Miles. He's gone.
No one's there. Oh my gosh, what is that defense, man? Like, what the hell are the Texans doing? There's literally no one in front of him at all. Jeez Louise. Fucking hell, trash ass team. Sorry.
As long as Hurts throws to Devonta. I need Hurts to throw to AJ and Devonta. I guess I like Devonta. I believe in him.
What the hell is that? Both the linebackers are going to the left. They're both linebackers going to the left. What indication on that play made you think the play was going to the left? Awful. Mickey Mouse team.
Mickey Mouse team. Boston Scott in the backfield. Throw to AJ Brown. AJ Brown in the slot. Devonta Smith bottom of the screen. It's a handoff to Boston.
Boston Scott carries for about 4 or 5 yards.
Miles is coming back in. Needed the game.
Love to see it.
Also, Patterson is back. Take some touches away from Pitts. Yeah, I think he's been practicing this week, Chris. So let's see what happens. So I trust Backy so much. I don't know why, but I just trust what he says. I'm glad you do, man.
I love it.
Throw to AJ. It's a screen to
Dallas.
No, I'm playing against him. Thank you.
Nice little catch there for Dallas Goedert. First and 10 here. With the second pick in the 2020 NFL draft. Yeah.
Honestly.
It's a screen pass. I believe that's Zach Pascal.
Oh. This is not good. This is not good because we want a touchdown for AJ Brown.
Yeah.
AJ Brown touchdown. AJ Brown doesn't look like he's on the field. No, he is. Bottom of the screen.
Oh,
this
gosh.
might be a handoff.
Stop him. Jeez.
Joshua says, "What's up, guys? Wanted to say thank you for the advice from yesterday. I was able to get Kenneth Walker. Oh, that's awesome, man.
Nice, man.
That's great that you got him. It's definitely gonna help your team now." Wow. Why are they booing? All Eagles fans over there.
I don't know.
It must be all Eagles fans.
Dude, it is so hard to look at Nick Sirianni in the eyes. He just looks dead.
He looks dead.
He looks like a vampire. It's hard to see any life in those eyes. First, third and 10 here.
Oh!
What the heck? All right, he got 1 yard on the play. That was so weird.
I thought he was gonna continue to run in the end zone there.
Walker's a big pickup. Yeah, I like the NBA. I mean, but I guess you watched it in playoffs, really?
Yeah, I watched the playoff. I love the NBA, love the sport. I think there's too many games to follow personally, but I can definitely follow and know the. Yeah.
Miraculous TV on Twitch says Boyd or Olave. I think we both go Olave.
Agreed.
First and goal here. It's Sanders in the backfield. Watkins in motion.
AJ Brown on the field.
And it's a carry from Sanders. And Jesus Christ, help us. He's running all over this freaking trash ass team. This could be a huge game for Miles Sanders, unfortunately.
It could be. AJ Brown
Second
still not on the field.
It's another carry for Miles Sanders. Nope, it's a keep.
Go Jalen!
Jalen Hurts.
Oh, I needed that.
And it'll be third and goal on the 4 yard line.
I need a Jalen touchdown now. Please to AJ.
I'm fine with that as long as it's not Miles Sanders.
Show me the play.
Third and goal here.
Show me the field. AJ Brown, bottom of the screen. Devonta Smith in the slot, top of the screen. Kenneth Gainwell coming back in motion behind Jalen Hurts. Third and goal. It's a handoff to Kenneth Gainwell. It's a touchdown.
My gosh, Kenneth Gainwell touchdown. You remember that league I told you I had to start Kenneth Gainwell, Miles Sanders?
Yeah.
200 IQ. 200 IQ.
Gosh, it's so annoying. We need him to throw touchdowns. What the hell is this, Nick?
Landon
92.
Dickerson.
How can you not tackle a guy that's literally half your size? You kidding me? Look at this. How is he bouncing off you?
Yeah, that's pretty embarrassing.
You gotta
This team is a
freaking body plant that kid.
Yikes, we want him to be healthy, you know?
No, I mean, like, you telling me if you run up to me full speed, I'm not just gonna stop you in your tracks? That's
Yeah.
that you basically just bounced off of me and you scored a touchdown. That's what just happened. Bruh. Well, at least Hurts should be in the game for the third quarter. Yeah, I guess that's true. He could be in the game till the third quarter. I mean, I hope the Texans score here, so I think that can definitely help if they at least score before the second half. How many? What time is it? They have 4 minutes to score. Either score or go down and kick a field goal. I think that would also be really good for them. Jason said, just got off of Burks in a late second for Amari Cooper. What do you think? Or should I move Coop for 23 first?
I'll take that. In Dynasty, I'll take the Burke side.
Yeah, I'll be okay with the Burke side. I think I'll be more intrigued with the 23 first personally. I wonder if you can get a 23 first for him. I think people are liking him right now, especially with Deshaun Watson coming back. I think people might want to spend a first for him. I wouldn't pull the trigger right away. Definitely see if you can get a first, but I do like Burks in a second. I think you can squeeze a first for sure somewhere.
Apparently, there's going to be a Caribbean Grand Prix soon.
That's sick. Does it go around the whole island because it's so small?
I don't know. But it would be pretty cool.
They're just expanding so much, though, you know, especially with the sport. I mean,
I know.
I feel like Caribbeans will be really hard to go to, and the conditions will be so extreme for the drivers. It's always hot. Like, there's so much drama. It's extremely hot. The weather, and it can rain at any moment in the Caribbean. You know, it can rain for like 10 minutes, and then the sun's out, and then you got to change tires. You got to think of strategies. It's just so much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gosh, that's heartbreaking.
Yeah, it is. Oh my gosh, someone said rename Washington to Washington Prime. If Jeff Bezos actually buys the team.
Gosh.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys can see this. Someone put a logo. I don't know if they would be able to see that on the stream. You guys see that?
That's funny. We can't see that. That's so funny. Thoughts on Burks on the Titans? Chris said, I would say
I still love Burks.
Yeah,
I think he's a great buy in Dynasty.
I'm definitely less interested because I'm not sure if I love Ryan Tannehill as a long-term Ryan Tannehill or Malik. I'm a little bit more hesitant. But I think he's talented. I think I would try and move on from him personally for a more proven commodity, or if somebody wants to give, if I can give Treylon Burks in a second for Coop and I'm a competing team, maybe I would do that. and see what I can get Cooper for. You know what I'm saying? There you go, Damian. Oh, that's just a better tackle from number 73 there. Gosh, he was gone. He said, yeah, dude is contending and wants Coop. Be a late 23 first, but I can try and give him a second and Coop for Burks and a first maybe. Pick swap essentially right. Yeah, I think that's okay.
I'm personally taking Burks over Cooper anyway in Dynasty. So
yeah.
And you're talking to someone who's been a huge Amari Cooper buy all offseason anyway. So it's not that I'm against Cooper because I got him in so many startups last year really late. But I still am trusting Treylon Burks over him in Dynasty. So if I can get a second as well, I'll take it.
My
league hates me so much since I'm in first. They offer me Curtis Samuel for Diggs. Yeah. Yeah, trading can be difficult if you're on the top. Nobody wants to see the person on the top stay on the top.
Daniel said, I know it's early, but in one of my leagues, it looks like I had the first pick in our Superflex rookie draft. I need a quarterback badly, but it's so hard to pass up on Bijan. What would you do? See, if that is the first, shop the first and be like, maybe go to the person once you know the draft order. What I would do is go to the person that has the 102 and be like, what can you give me for the first? You know, maybe they have a piece on their team. I don't know. Yeah. I think there can definitely be some talks. Maybe they have 2 firsts in that draft, and maybe you can get that. Maybe you can do a pick swap and then a first at the end because Bijan is generational talent. That's how you gotta say, bro. This is generational talent, bro. You want this or not?
Yeah, I think I did reply to the question. If I remember, it was in a different video, but I would be very intrigued to see what kind of quarterback you can get for the 101 already. Like, I don't know what you could do, but Justin Herbert, people are down on him right now. Joe Burrow, Kyler, Deshaun Watson. You know, I think Watson you could probably get more than just Watson for the 101. But if you're looking for like proven talents, I think that you could definitely get a solidified quarterback if you shop that 101 around, potentially, depending on teams and their situations and their game plan and what they're trying to do with their squad. But the Bijan hype is going to be really huge. It's going to be huge. But, you know, of course, if you're wanting to go quarterback and you can trade back from the 101 to the 102 and pick up an extra first or something, that's very intriguing as well. So I think my overall thoughts, if I remember replying to this or not, was it's just too early to say right now.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Where you could trade back to. It's just too early.
We will understand a little bit more, and then we'll see like the disappointment in the Justin Herbert if he doesn't finish as a top 10 quarterback hypothetically. You know, same thing can go for Kyler or Mahomes or whatever. Maybe people are down on them, and then maybe you can package that first or whoever the case may be. You know, yeah, I would just wait. I agree with Zach. Chris. Oh, you were saying Cooper and Watson. That's my bad, right? I was thinking Watson makes them so much better and Cooper gets like the cup targets. Yeah, I mean that definitely could be the situation. You know, I mean
yeah, I'm a big Amari Cooper fan. I'm still taking Burks though.
Cooper's a smoother route running. Cup's best attribute is route running. Yeah. I think that's the thing, you know, a lot of people don't realize, not that they don't realize, they know that Deshaun Watson's coming back, but they're still holding their reservations on, okay, like, is he going to automatically click? And if he does, and if you see that click, people are like, dang, yo, Marco's going to go off next year. 3rd and 1 here. It's a handoff to Damian, and he got it. Nice.
Yeah, he gets the first down.
So, you know, and then when people see, you know, people probably see the last 4 stretch of games, and then there's probably content, hypothetically, Amari Cooper last stretch of games with Deshaun Watson was a top 5 wide receiver, hypothetically. People are like, dang, I need that. Like, because imagine that all 17 games in 2023. Something like that can happen. Who knows?
Yeah.
No worries, Danny. You're awesome too, brother. Nate. this don't got to do with fantasy, but which NFC team do you think is most slept on right now?
Probably was the Seahawks. I wouldn't say anymore, but it probably was them. I'll probably say the Falcons right now. Falcons or Seahawks.
Somehow. Yeah, Seahawks. Can't really think of anything. Let me look at the NFC.
Yeah.
The NFC, okay. So I see. I think Saints are slept on still. 3-5. 49ers on slept on. Seahawks on slept on. I would say Giants still are slept on because no one really likes them in the quarterback. Packers are slept on too. 3-5 as well.
Yeah. Well, I think there's good reason to sleep on them right now.
For sure.
1st and 10 here.
Come on, boys.
Carry for Damien. And Damien
gets the space, baby.
has a great run.
Got it.
A really
You're
good
better
run
than
from
him. It's
Dameon
the bowling
Pierce.
ball. They call him the bowling ball.
I think that was a run of about 30, 40 yards there. Great run from him.
It's Dameon
Stayed
Pierce.
persistent, and yeah, ran angry.
You told me you want to draft another running back over this guy? You kidding me? You kidding me? Look at that. When's the last time Monty did that? When's the last time Tony Pollard had a big one the other day, actually.
What are you talking about Monty for?
No, because the free agent running backs, like, that could potentially go get on this team.
Yeah,
What?
I mean,
It's true.
buy
Like,
Dameon Pierce if you guys want him.
the bowling ball.
I picked up the Seattle defense to replace Cowboys this week. Yeah, don't expect too much with that, but at the same time, not a bad play. Gino's playing nice and Walker's going crazy. That's true. Nate's a Hawks fan. He loves to see it. Chris says if Fant can contribute some more, the offense will be dangerous. Yeah. I mean, Noah Fant's usage is just weird in general.
Yeah, man. Gosh. I mean, we said that we weren't really excited with Noah Fant coming in, but at the same time, we weren't excited with this offense, and we've been pretty wrong about it right now.
Yeah.
But we were more excited about Albert Ayoke, and it's not even Albert Ayoke. When he was fan as much as we switched fan for Disney, yeah, the Broncos fans hate our guts. Dameon Pierce carrying the Texans. I agree. The Broncos fans hate our. Well, you said that twice. Disney's the main. Though, not gonna lie. I think so too. I think he is the main one. I think Pierce could be a franchise running back. Just depends how the Texans build the O-line. I do believe so as well.
I mean, yeah, my thoughts are pretty well documented.
Hold the ball. Oh my gosh. How you slipping? What are you slipping on?
Honestly. Yeah, no, Hazelnut, no one's telling you not to play Seattle. No one's telling you not to play them. Chris says that hit on special teams. Disley's the man. Yeah, Disley, his usage. I mean, anyone who has a tight end in Seattle, you're just constantly disappointed because you have no idea who it's going to be.
I think we need to like start reading into what Pete Carroll says. Every time he says we love somebody, we love Noah Fant, we love this person, and he never uses them. That's like we're actually not going to use him.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty common from him though.
Yeah, I know. It's just like we actually have to take that into consideration now. I feel like we've all been like, oh, okay, you gotta take his words lightly. But he's actually just lying to our face.
Yeah.
I think I've been one of the biggest believers in Pierce. Hated to trade him away, but I have him in so many leagues. Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked him coming in. I thought he can definitely contribute. I didn't think he was going to contribute in this level, which I think is fantastic. 1st and 10 here. Bevan Jordan in motion.
Davis Mills rushes out to the right and throws a touchdown. Oh, he dropped it.
Oh, no, he didn't drop it.
He did. I just don't know if he had possession before he dropped it or not.
Let's see. All scoring plays are reviewed.
I believe that's Chris Moore.
Wow, look at that.
Beautiful throw. Did he have possession? I don't know.
One.
I think he had possession.
No, he had possession because
I think that's gonna get overturned.
Let's see. This should be the better angle.
Yeah,
Control, down, still control, and then it pops out. That's a touchdown.
That's a touchdown. Yeah, this will be a touchdown here.
Imagine they review this and they still say, actually, it's not a touchdown.
No, there's no way this is
the dude.
Touchdown.
I'm saying an example, like in a crucial moment like this. This is where the dude from New York comes in and says, no, actually, this is a touchdown.
It's a touchdown.
Yeah. Chino MVP. Sleep Nathan said more. I don't know. Half of these players, same. Feel so bad for the Eagles. Got to play against this powerhouse. Honestly.
Sure.
I'm the most slept team in the AFC. The Houston Texans.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on them.
Davis Mills said touchdown. Who scored the first one? Oh yeah, this is Davis Mills' second touchdown of the day. Jeez Louise, Davis Mills. Man, it's so hard with Davis. Like, he shows signs, but at the same time, I think we've seen enough to know he's not a franchise quarterback. It's just so tough.
If he had the receivers, though.
I don't know, man.
He never had receivers. His best wide receiver is Brandon Cooks.
That's a pretty good wide receiver.
No, I know, but I mean, you only have one wide receiver, and you had to.
Well, some people just don't have anyone like Brandon Cooks, so it's hard to say. I don't know.
Danny Dimes.
Sure, yeah.
Texans built different. I wish the Davis could be like Danny Dimes. You never know.
Touchdown!
Wow. Yeah, they do have a lot of draft picks, Jonah. So they can definitely bring in some people. Let's see.
Yeah. Daniel, we need to find out some reports on that. So hopefully when we go live on Saturday night, your time, we'll have a better answer. I think I lean Jamal Williams right now, but we need to wait and find some more information. We have no idea really what's going on with that situation or why Swift didn't practice or was limited. I mean, we know, like, we understand what the injury is, but it was a little bit of a surprise. And the usage has been really confusing as well. So we need to wait, but also you have the fantasy hotline, so you can message us at any time. Yeah. But we do need to wait and before we can get a really good answer on that.
Jason said, I think he's better than Dimes. Yeah, maybe.
So.
Davis Nichols.
I think they're probably like right in that same realm.
I feel like this offense is different with Swift on the field. Yeah. You guys are making the Texans act different. I agree. Someone help me out here. Would you guys trade? We actually have a video on that, my brother. Yeah. If you go check that out in our channel, a trade for, trade away targets. Talking about people we would trade away during the playoffs, but also people we would just trade away in general. So definitely go check that out. Maybe Zach could put that in the chat for you. But we go into depth, talk about why we would trade Jonathan Taylor away. It's the very last person on that video. So I would really recommend to go check that out because we talk in depth about that. So they easily could build an O-line room and a wide receiver in these drafts. And who knows, Mills and Pierce could be a dynamic duo in 3-4 years. Yeah, I would agree. We'll see what happens. I think Pierce is definitely there for the long. I hope my hope and expectation is that Pierce is there for the long haul. That's why I have mixed emotions about him. But Davis, I can definitely see them moving on from him.
Sure.
Chris, I would trade JT, injury prone. If the Eagles lose, the NFC really is wide open. I agree, Nathan. If Mills starts running more, he can take that step to being better than Dimes potentially. We'll see.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't run the ball, but he's always been a pocket passer.
Yeah. 1st and 10 here.
37
Let's
seconds.
see what they do. I think that is Kenny Gainwell in the backfield, so I'm happy with that. It is Kenny Gainwell gets the carry. And this Houston Texans defense has no idea how to stop the run. They genuinely have no idea. But I guess right now they're probably playing, deep protection here. So
no worries. Hurt his ankle versus the commies, and he was shredding them too. Right. Would you trade JT in Dynasty? Someone offered me Chubb in the 23 first. Prefer to keep JT though.
Yeah.
That's tough.
It depends on where that first is, to be honest. If that's like top 3, yeah, in a heartbeat. But if it's late, probably not.
Jason, in Dynasty perspective for Jonathan Taylor, I would wait. Hopefully that he can have a good string of games.
Because it's not a good time to sell.
It's not a good time to sell right now. Because before the season, people were getting JT. We're sending 3 first-round picks for JT, 2 first-round picks for JT. Now you're getting Chubb, a 26, 27-year-old running back, and a 123 first. Jalen Hurts.
Catch from Kenneth Gainwell.
The clock keeps going there.
Yeah, they're going to use a timeout. What do the wide receivers have tonight for the Eagles?
I think the biggest one is A.J. Brown, 2 catches for 40 yards.
Damn.
How did this Adam dude pass away?
R.I.P. John McVay.
Is that Sean's dad?
I don't actually know. Could be.
Oh, Sean McVay grandfather. Okay.
It's rough for these Eagle wide receivers tonight.
Mills neck bill at 99.
Oh! It's a catch from Goddard.
Oh, gosh.
That was so close to being a strip sack.
I guess we're not turning off at halftime. We don't know. We'll wait and see.
We'll wait and see.
Late first, AJ has 6 points. His grandpa, right? Dorsett has more yards than AJ right now. That's crazy.
Yeah, what does Dorsett have?
2 for 42 yards. Now Dallas Goedert is the leading receiver in the Eagles. Yeah.
1st and 10 here. 19 seconds left. Hurts runs for about 5-6 yards.
Looks like they're gonna kick a field goal.
It's killing me. And
yeah, and he got the stop as well.
I must
Jonah.
confess, I still believe.
Oh, sorry.
Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. All right, this will be a 54-yard field goal attempt here, and they're going to try and ice the kicker. The Texans are going to try and ice the kicker. So Goddard right now has 8.2 points. Jake Elliott. Let's see if he can make this. Second half bets? I don't know. This game's impossible to predict. Nate says, bro, I can't even say which NFC teams are making NFC championship. Let's all just agree it won't be the Cowboys. I'd be happy if it wasn't the Cowboys. 54-yard field
54-yard Jake Elliott. You're going to miss it. You're going to hook it. And then the Texans are going to go on the halftime total title with the Eagles. You're not good. You don't have the leg.
He does miss it. He had the leg, he just didn't have the accuracy.
Ah!
That probably would have been good from like 65.
Oh, the sports bet bot is giving like updates on Twitch.
Yeah, I saw that.
I didn't realize that. Who would have thought? I need to put this in the chat. Who would and like one of our friends in our league is an Eagles fan. Who would have thought the Eagles would be tied at half?
Better. I don't know if you saw this. There's a report that came out. Christian Horner said that Red Bull have spoken to Lando Norris on more than one occasion, but every time they have a conversation, he's signed with McLaren the next day.
Lando, really? I wonder why.
So apparently, maybe negotiation tactic.
Not for sure. That's interesting. That is interesting. Well, Checo signed a 2-year extension, so he's pretty like Red Bull's. Red Bull's gonna have the same drivers for the next couple of years.
McLaren also has Lando locked down until 2025, I think. So
yeah.
I wonder when Lando's contract ends.
Not sure.
Let's see.
Hey guys, I just watched
at the end of the 2025 season.
Sorry, let me just answer this question. Hey guys, I just watched the part of the Jonathan Taylor trade away, but I can't even get Olave for him. Should I hold out with Jonathan Taylor or sell low for like Olave?
You hold on to Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah,
I love Olave, but like,
yeah,
you need to.
Just to clarify, this is a redraft team. Is this correct?
Yeah, I'm assuming so.
This is redraft. I mean, it depends. It also depends on your running back depth. You know, if you have if you got JT, that means you probably don't have great running back depth, to be honest, unless you kind of lucked out and your draft didn't end well. Because if you got JT and the comeback in the second round, yeah, I would definitely hold as well. That's so funny. Our friend just sent like a screenshot of the dude that scored a touchdown for him. Looks like we did a game plan for Quentin Tarantino. Or I don't even know how to say it, Tegan. It's just so funny. Yeah, redraft. I got Jacobs, Najee, Patterson as my other running backs. Right. Yeah, I would keep him. JJ has been doing good. Najee is still in question. We don't know what's going to happen. Patterson is coming back, though, which could be a good helping hand. But I am keeping Jonathan Taylor. I said this before. Like, for example, like, can you get a package, though? Maybe do you want a package with a wide receiver or running back? Because, like, for someone, I would take Dameon Pierce and another wide receiver for Jonathan Taylor, because I think you can get name value, and I think we would both say that we would like that, depending on the wide receiver, obviously. You know, I'm thinking of Dameon Pierce. I'm thinking of a Ramondre Stevenson. Maybe Ramondre Stevenson is a bit too high. A Dalvin Cook, a Joe Mixon, and Alvin Kamara just had one good game finally, or one big massive 43 point game. Maybe can you get him? Travis Etienne, you know, my wide receiver 2 is Travis Marshall. I definitely need a wide receiver. Right. That's tough. That's tough. I'm trying to think who else you can get, man. I think if you're trying to get Chris Olave, you need to get some sort of running back in return. That's the problem. So I'm not necessarily sure. And it's not like any wide receiver. Like, I would be okay with Miles Sanders and Chris Olave. I don't know about Zach. I would be okay with Dameon Pierce and Chris Olave. Maybe he won't do that. Travis Etienne and Chris Olave. I doubt he would do that. A Kenneth Walker and Chris Olave. I doubt he would do that. Deontay Foreman. I don't want Deontay Foreman long term. Deontay Foreman and Chris Olave.
long term, no.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I want to do that for JT.
Yeah.
That's the thought process right now, though.
Yeah. Yeah, no. We were pretty big sell advocates of JTs in the offseason when you were getting these mega deals, but yeah. Hard to sell him now when his value's not there.
One second.
14-14 at halftime here. 14-all at half. I like this halftime crew as well. Ryan Fitzpatrick's talking here. Right now, by the way, top of the fifth, the Houston Astros are leading the Phillies 2-1. Riveting stuff.
Riveting stuff. Boston, do we know Austin Eckler injuries, anything to be worried about? No, I heard it was a just more rest. I think Ian Rappaport tweeted about that, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, no, Eckler's gonna be fine. He gonna be just fine. No need to freak out about Austin.
Oh boy. The Eagles get the ball back in the second half too. It's up to you if you want to continue to ride out. I'm happy to call it still. I know, I mean, we said to go over halftime feels boring, but it is good. I think we all know the result of this game, but up to you, brother. I'm down for it.
Yeah, I don't mind either. I just want to eat food at some point.
Yeah, me too. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
All right, let's watch the first drive. Let's watch one drive from both teams.
Yeah.
And then we'll call it.
Yeah, all right. Sounds
All right. I think that's a good plan. Would you trade Mike Evans for James Conner and Deebo Samuel? No. I personally wouldn't do that.
I think it depends on the position I'm in. Like if I'm in a good position and I need the help, like if I'm 6-2 or something, and I need the running back help, I'm not opposed to kind of waiting that out. But if I need wins right now, I don't think that James Conner or Deebo Samuel, you can rely on their health in the next couple weeks. So if that was the case, I would keep Mike. So again, very dependent on the situation.
I think I'm just not a big fan of James Conner, and I think he's still going to be up and down all year now. And I think they like the usage of Eno and Keontae. That I don't think he's going to come back and just automatically take that workload, in my opinion.
Yeah, sure.
So I think I just want to avoid James Conner. I love Deebo, though. I would love to try and acquire Deebo. No worries, man. No worries. This is we're here to help. Also, I'm hoping Andrew Brown continues to be a non-factor this game because the dude I'm playing doesn't have much players this week outside of him. Well, I have AJ Brown, and I hope the complete opposite. I hope he does more because I'm playing him in the league.
Do people like Megan Thee Stallion? Like, is she actually a big star? Not meant to be disrespectful, but
she got some bangers.
Is she?
She got a couple bangers.
Okay.
Okay. She's huge, bro. Like Lizzo big.
She probably is huge.
No, she. Oh yeah, no, she is.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, what a day.
All right, let's get this halftime show over so we can get back to the action here. Look at Davis Mills on the night, though. 8 for 9 for 90 passing yards and 2 passing touchdowns. Davis Mills is tearing up this defense right now. He's got 16 fantasy points as well at half.
How many points does Dameon Pierce have? He has 13 carries, 88 yards so far.
I think he has like 8 points.
All right. Boston, no worries, man. Have a good night, man. Hope all is good.
Yeah. I can't express how insanely happy I will be if Dan Snyder sells the Washington football team.
Yeah, I think he
It will
will.
literally be equivalent to a Super Bowl for me.
I think he will.
Genuinely.
So like, I think it's gonna happen, and I think you guys. I think the whole thing is gonna. It sucks because, like,
None of it sucks if it happens.
well, it sucks that like Dan Snyder went through a name change. You had like two. There's gonna be. You had three different names in the past like span of 3 years or 4 years.
Yeah.
If they do change the name, unless the new owner comes in and says, "I
I'm
like the
more than
Commanders."
happy to change the name if they want to change the name. I'm more than happy for that.
And
I'm all aboard.
I don't know if you heard Pat McAfee. He was just like, because I watched his video about it, and he was saying like, imagine being the person that wants to buy this team and knowing how much money you had to invest in doing a whole rebrand of a massive franchise.
But to be honest, I completely disagree with him because the NFL, like being an NFL owner, is one of the most exclusive things that a billionaire can do. I don't think any billionaire right now who wants to buy an NFL team is worried about changing the name. You think they care about money at all? No.
That's true. That's true.
That is the least of their worries, is changing the name and rebranding or building a new stadium. I'm pretty sure they are more focused on the income they'll get every year from being an NFL owner and the prestigious ability to say you're an NFL owner, to be in that, it's a very exclusive thing. So I don't think any billionaire is worried about rebranding when money's never been something that they've had to worry about.
What are you? Would you go back to those top names that you thought of? I know you like the Red Tails and the Wolves and stuff like that. Or do you want something new?
On the Commanders, I don't love it. I don't like it. I am okay with it. Like if it has to stay with that, but it's not something that I'm obsessed with at all. My issue is more with how terrible the jerseys are and how terrible the design is in general. The branding is awful. Like they could have done a lot better with the branding if they used the name Commanders. So like at very minimum, I want a complete rebranding of the name Commanders. I don't want to rock with these jerseys. Like it's terrible. My ideal scenario is that they change the name. Red Wolves would be incredible. I would really love that. Red Tails would be incredible. We talked about that. The first Native American, or I believe African American fighter pilots in the U.S. military. Red Tails would be a really cool story. Red Wolves would be, I think, everyone's ideal choice because it's just so badass. I'd be open to a lot of different names. Maybe there's something that we haven't thought of. I mean, I'm okay with Washington football team.
That would suck. That would suck in my opinion, though. It wouldn't suck. It would be better than the Washington Commanders. But it would suck to say, okay, guys, we're going to change the name, but we're just going to go back to the Washington football team. Like, did you take any time?
Yeah, which is something that that's why I don't think that they would do that, but I'm saying I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
And
I agree with that.
There's probably like 10% of the fan base who are like, Dan Snyder's fine and the name's fine. I think 90%, the rest of the 90% are like, yeah, we want to change it. We want new ownership. Dan Snyder's had us for 2 decades, and we've been an absolute laughing stock. When he took over the Washington team, we were one of the most prestigious teams in the NFL. So I think everyone's on board for him selling. Also, he's just a scumbag. Like he's just a terrible person. So it's hard to root for something that has him at the top of it. Like, he's just a bad person. I know the argument out there is going to be, well, who's to say the other billionaires aren't going to be bad people? That doesn't mean that I'm happy to stay in mediocrity with my owner. Do you know what I mean? Like, just because like the next owner could be a scumbag doesn't mean I'm happy with this scumbag, So yeah, I'd be super happy. First off, if Dan Snyder sells, that's all I really need to be happy. That would be incredible. But if we can get a branding that everyone's actually behind, I would be happy as well, because my thoughts behind it is that the whole rebranding and everything was always a distraction. It was not actually what Dan Snyder wanted to do. I've always believed that it was a distraction because it happened as soon as all these things started to come out about him. He wanted to distract people. He said he would never change the name. So he didn't want to change the name. He wanted to get heat off his back. And I believe in his mind, a name change was what was going to kind of get people's attention away from all the issues in his own organization. So for me, Again, just get that scumbag out of there, and I'm happy.
That's fair. Second, I don't know where you're at with the play, by the way.
Yeah, I said this in the chat, and I don't think many people could understand unless they were a Washington fan and they had to live like in this era with Dan Snyder. I would rather Dan Snyder sell the team than us win a Super Bowl with Dan Snyder. Genuinely, I do not want to see that man see any success in the NFL. Genuine scumbag, scum of the earth type vibes. Stop Miles Sanders. Sorry.
I think I'm a bit ahead, by the way.
Okay. I'm about to see 3rd and 3.
14, 13, 12, 11, 10,
Okay,
9, 8, 7. Now we reset.
Oh, he's sacked.
He's sacked again.
He's sacked. All right. It'll be 4th and they're going to punt it away. They're going to punt it away.
That's crazy. Would you trade JT for Jamar Chase? No, I wouldn't.
No. Got to keep JT. I mean, Jamar Chase isn't going to play for probably the next 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, and playoffs is crucial right now. You need people that can play. I mean, may not play this week, but still, like, his return could be sooner. By the Commanders hack, imagine. Okay, you guys
that would be cool.
Are saying trade away Lenny for JT, just making sure because
I mean, all of our concerns with JT, you could 5x those with Lenny.
Yeah.
You know, so. Just because we have concerns with JT doesn't mean we're not uber concerned with Lenny himself. So
yeah,
Lenny's a bum. Chris says Red Wolves would be nice. Red Wolves would be really nice, man. Yeah. And like even the rebranding that we did, the colors are terrible. It is not the burgundy that Washington is used to. It's this weird like ugly red. It's not burgundy. The gold isn't gold, it's yellow. Do you know what I mean? Like it's a terrible rebrand. The colors are awful. The jerseys are disgusting. So I think everyone would welcome something new. And also, the black jersey just looks like a Steelers jersey. Like, what are we even doing with that, you know?
Yeah, what can you do? What can you do with these guys? Let's see what happens, though. I'm excited to see what happens with your team.
Yeah, same. It's funny, if you type in Washington rebrand into Twitter, it's just tons of fans accounts asking whoever buys to rebrand the team. Literally, type into Twitter Washington rebrand, and you'll just see a bunch of people asking them to rebrand the team.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
How's Waller doing right now? Darren Waller. Come on, 2nd and 20. Let's get this first down, boys. I'm believing.
It is 2nd and 20, and it's a carry for Dameon Pierce.
That's not
for
good.
No yards. I mean, why? Why on 2nd and 20? Because you have nothing else in your offense that's successful.
I like Red Tails the best. First American military pilots. Yeah, that's awesome.
I like Red Tails, man. I was a big fan of Red Tails, Red Wolves, Red Hogs. It's a screen pass to Chris Moore, and they'll punt it away here.
Well, I guess that's it.
I like how Jacob's typing in chat, Badaki and I are on the verge of a breakthrough, as if like any of us really.
Wait, are you serious?
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Just like me sitting here reading that message, I'm like, okay.
I think he's trying to push it.
It doesn't impact me. Like I don't care.
He's just trying to push it.
Yeah, fair.
All right, guys, we appreciate each and every one of you. We've seen drives for both teams here, and we're gonna get some food. You know, it's midday.
Daniel says, "I feel your pain, Zach. I was a Cowboys fan growing up. Always wanted Jerry Jones to sell the team. Like, as crazy as it sounds, though, like I would prefer Jerry Jones, because at least he like is super involved and is always making deals to at least put the team in a position to win. You know what I mean? He always makes those splash plays and like knows how to brand the team and build a fan base. Dan Snyder is just clueless. He's just awful. He's just a terrible person."
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was I saying? Yeah, we appreciate each and every one of you. We were going to do the full game, but I think we're just exhausted from the week.
You guys have to keep in mind it's 1 p.m. here. We haven't eaten anything.
Yeah.
Recording content all day, so I got to get some food in me.
Yeah, but we appreciate each and every one of you.
Appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us.
We'll be live on Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to answer all your fantasy sick questions. And go on to Discord. Maybe we'll talk about the game on there. But all love. We appreciate you guys, and we'll see you on Saturday.
Yeah.
Deuce.
And if you're in one of our follower leagues, send me a trade.
Send him a trade.